So today we are going to solve this equation. Mod of sin x equals to sin x plus 1. So we are going to look for the solutions. Does it exist or not? इसके solutions अगर exist करते हैं तो कितने, how many? So how to proceed? So what we will do is case 1. As we know, we can break the mod in two parts. Suppose this is more than 0. This implies mod of sin x equals to what? Sin x. Now with the help of this, solve it. So we are getting 0 equal to 1, which is not possible, absurd. And therefore when sin x will be more than 0, no solution exists. In this case, case 1, no solution exists. Now we are going to see for case 2. Even you can include 0 as well. Check 0, yes, put 0. Sin 0 is what? 0. Sin 0 is 0. 0 plus 1, 0 not. So you can include this. When sin x is more than equal to 0, no solution exists. No solution exists. Case 2. If sin x is less than 0, mod of sin x will be equal to minus sin x. Now put this value here. In the original equation, what we are getting? Sin x equal to minus sin x equal to sin x plus 1. Simplify it, bring the like terms to the same side. So we are getting 2 sin x equals to minus 1. Sin x equals to minus half. Now it is in the form of a trigonometric equation. So just by applying trigonometric rules, we are going to solve this. The minimum value at which sin theta is minus half is we can write it like this: minus sin theta equals to sin of minus theta. Now sin x equal to sin of minus theta. So what will be its general solution? Its general solution is given by x equals to n pi plus minus 1 raised to the power n times this theta, where n belongs to z. Z is what? Z is set of positive integers. No, Z is set of integers. So just, and it can also be written like this: where n belongs to z, where z is an integer. So finally this is the solution. Case 1, no solution exists. Case 2, solution does exist, and that too infinite many solutions exist. Problem: if fx equals to limit n approaching to infinity x raised to the power 2n minus 1 upon x raised to the power 2n plus 1, then find fx. इसको हमें डिफरेंट स्टेजेस में करना होगा, क्योंकि x की वैल्यू जब वेरी करेगी यहाँ पे So this thing x raised to the power 2n will vary. So mainly we have to look for this thing कि x raised to the power 2n how does it behave, ये कैसे behave करते हैं इसको देखना पड़ेगा. तो हम सबसे पहला केस we will take case 1 कि x is either less than 1 or x is more than 1. Look, in that case x raised to the power 2n, as n will approach to infinity, this is n, this is x raised to the power 2n. So if x is less than -1 or more than 1, this will approach to infinity. So in this case what we will do is, limit n approaching to infinity, we will divide numerator as well as denominator by x raised to the power 2n. Now put the limits. So 1 minus this thing, as this thing will approach to infinity, 1 upon infinity is 0. So in the first case, when x is less than -1 or x is more than 1, we are getting fx equal to what? 1. So our fx is this, when x is either less than 1, -1 or more than 1. Now case 2, when x lies in between -1 and 1, then what about the fx? In this case x was either less than -1 or more than 1. In this case now x is lying in between -1 and 1. So limit n approaching to infinity, x raised to the power 2n, this will approach to 0. How? Take any number in between this, let's say 1/2. So when you will raise the power 2n, raised to the power 2n, or let's say -1/3 raised to the power 2n, as n will approach to infinity, this thing will approach to what? 0. This as well. The straight way we can put it here, this thing x raised to the power 2n will approach to 0. From here we can see this 0 minus 1 upon 0 plus, and we are getting -1. Now case 3, when x is either -1 or +1, in that case what will happen? Look, 1 raised to the power, since here it is 2n, means 1 minus 1 square to the power n, or 1 square to the power n. This is 1 minus 1 square, 1 raised to the power n. N is approaching to infinity. So what will happen? This thing, in this case, this will be equal to 1, and therefore we are getting 1 minus 1 upon 1 plus 1, so we are getting 0. So finally, note this, not down. Finally what we are getting is our fx. What is our fx? fx equals to 1 when x is less than -1 or x is more than 1. fx is -1 when x lies in between -1 and 1, and fx is 0 when x is ±1. So this is the final answer. I think you have understood the point. So do like, subscribe and comment, and keep watching.